Deputy Harris? Daryl Booth. Hope you like flying. I never flew a fugitive before.
Government witness, not a fugitive.
Ready to go?
Is it always this bumpy?
You get used to it. I'm gonna enjoy this. You ever see a face turn this color before? Huh? I'm gonna tear you apart. Y'all need a pilot?
Flight Risk.
All right, new year, new movies, January movies, but movies. I just got back from the theater. I wanted to go check out some movies. It'd been several weeks since I'd been, and I picked some gems. First off, let's talk about Flight Risk. This was the movie I went to go see. I checked Rotten Tomatoes before I left, and the reviews had not come out yet, which is usually a bad sign. And yeah, now I know why. It's not a good movie. And it's been almost 10 years since Mel Gibson directed Hacksaw Ridge, which I loved. And I know the trailer looked kind of goofy, but I was like, this is probably going to be good. Mel Gibson directed. You got Mark Wahlberg, Topher Grace, had an interesting story. On a plane, you got Topher Grace is like an informant on like a mob boss, and Mark Wahlberg is the pilot, but he's actually there to assassinate Topher Grace, and stuff's going on. I will say one thing I didn't know: this movie takes place in Alaska, and I'm trying to get some positives out. There was some funny moments mixed in. Some moments that were so bad that it was funny. I will say I don't feel like this movie is Mel Gibson's fault. Like, the direction is fine, I guess. I will say, let's get into the negatives. The first one is it feels really cheap. There's a lot of special effects and stuff, and shots that look weird right out of the gate. And the whole movie takes place in a plane, which you can do, but I don't know. It just felt cheap. That's my first complaint. It is, the dialogue is so bad. It's some of the worst I've ever seen, even for a January movie. Like I said, there was a couple times where Topher Grace was legitimately funny, but most of the time he was just saying nonsense. Mark Wahlberg. If you liked The Rhino and Craven, you are going to like Mark Wahlberg's performance in this movie. He goes full Joker. It's something. It's just too bad for me, though. I can't get behind it. And then I did not like the female air marshal lady. She's probably somebody important. I've never seen her in anything. She was awful in this movie. And that's your basic 3 stars. There's a lot of phone dialogue. There's this random Indian guy over the phone. He made me chuckle sometimes too, but it's just the logic of this movie too is so stupid. You've got to throw your brain out to enjoy this movie. Which is really funny is I saw it opening night, so it was a pretty decent sized crowd. And I wasn't really hearing anything. It was kind of crickets for most of it. So I got the gist of this isn't so bad that it's good kind of laughs. But then there is this one joke at the end, and everybody lost their minds and thought it was hilarious. So I don't know, man. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't know why Mel Gibson did this movie. And it is January through and through. I could see some people watching it for fun, for the stupidness. I can't recommend it. I'm going to give it a 1.5 out of 5. And I'm being generous. I feel like I said, there was a couple moments I laughed. It's short. That, I guess, could be another positive. It's an hour and a half, although it feels longer than an hour and a half somehow. The ending's even bad. Let's just move on. Until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.